Now that story is almost definitely a load of rubbish and not true, but it's a great story that this guy cut his hand off. Hello everybody, welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to the Ulster playthrough. Welcome back to a very divided Ireland. It's the 10th of January 1445. A few days have passed since our last episode. We've now got 6,000 men. We've got our first of our 1,000 through, and our next 1,000 will be back with us on the 10th of March. It's a couple months away. But we've now got a very interesting situation developing here in Ireland, because I have 6,000 men and Tyrone only has 4,000 men. Now Tyrone have an alliance with Kildare, but I have made a few alliances of my own. I've made an alliance with Thomond and with Munster. So we actually have a collective 14,000. The only issue is the one part of the map that I can't see. You can just see this little grey cloud, this little fog of war. I don't know how many men Kildare have got. However, I'm pretty sure it's not fresh 14,000. So I'm going to put Art McGuinness in charge of this army. Give ruler military command. Okay. He's wick. He's just consistently wick. Again, they can have 6 little pips in each of these categories. He has 1, 1, and 1. Better though than their army, they don't have anybody. So we've now got a 1-star military leader. They don't have any military leaders. Let's talk a little bit about Ulster in Ireland, will we? Ulster, you'll see here, it's got the nice red hand of Ulster crest on it. And the story where that red hand comes from is this is the first Scottish settlers came over, the Ulster Scots came over. They said as they got out of their big galleons and started to use their rowboats to get close to the shore. Oh, new cardinal from Burgundy. As they got close to the shore in their rowboats, some of the men shouted at each other that the first man to touch the beach would get the land, would claim Ulster as their own. What's this? It's a golden bowl. Development costs are down. Tolerance of heretics is up. Okay, that's pretty good. That's from the Pope. That's the new Pope's arranged that. And so, yeah, the first man to touch the beach would get Ulster as their own. And so the story goes that one of the guys cut off his right hand and tossed it onto the beach. I don't know if he was left-handed or right-handed, but that's a right hand. And the story goes that he lopped it off, and whenever they were maybe only, 20 feet or so away from the beach, he chucked it through it, and it landed, and his hand touched the ground first, and he touched the beach first and claimed Ulster as his own. Now that story is almost definitely a load of rubbish and not true, but it's a great story that this guy cut his hand off to claim the land as his own. And so you see even Tyrone have the wee red hand as well there, and again Tyrone will have a hand, and I think some people sort of try to loosely make that related, but I don't know. But definitely these two states have it. So here's our 7,000 men, led by Art McGuinness. Oh, I feel like there's a battle impending. This is interesting. I could pull my allies into my war if I dragged Desmond and Kildare into the war also. Now, this might be a good way to go about this, because that's another 4,000 men. And it's a good way to, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with that. So it'll be a pretty big war. It's Ulster, Munster, and Thomond fighting Desmond or Cork, Kildare, and Tyrone. So the game is paused. The war was declared on the 15th of March. Stability drop. Black news. Now, we don't have enough administrative power to fix this. We need 100 administrative power. It'll take a while to fix that, and that low stability will hurt us. I mean, you'll be able to see here a stability of -2, negative trade power, negative spy detection, a lot more unrest, a lot more interest on our loans, our keenness becoming illegitimate, and our caravans, which transport trade, are less powerful. So it's bad. That is bad. But it's worth it because we're going to grow. We're going to expand and we're going to take over Tyrone. So it's absolutely worth it. Now, we'll increase the rate of time here just a wee bit so we can get our men in around Loch Ney. It's not the Irish Sea, it's Loch Ney. So we're winning quite nicely. This is how this combat works. Let me pull it up, yeah. It's the morale. So once the morale bar breaks and empties, their troops essentially flee, and if there's not enough of them left to flee, then they're routed and they're all killed. This is the Battle of Tir Erchuan on the 30th of March. It's pretty close to my dad's birthday. All these numbers here help us work out the stats, but because we're so early in the game, no one's advanced their military very much, so we actually have the exact same stats. All this is coming down to here is the number of men fighting in the war. And we have a lot more than they do. They're doing well. They're taking out a lot, but we just have too many. I mean, they're actually doing really well, which is quite annoying. And they're going to retreat at, what, about 2,000 men? So we've got 1.04% toward our war score, which counts down here. 16%. I'll pull that up more in a minute. Well, Art's got some battle experience. Hardy warrior. That's good. That's a good skill. See, this is where this starts to get complicated, because while it's beneficial for me to get extra people involved in this war, what it does mean... Oh, 2-star general. Nice. What it does mean... They've got 2-star general. That's good too. What it does mean is all sorts of crazy stuff's going to start going on down here now. I'm glad to see Desmond and Munster aren't really moving much, but Thomond's heading this way. Kildare's heading that way. I need to... Now that the army's destroyed, I have to siege down their capital city, the siege. And this takes a lot longer. I mean, at the minute we're at negative 57% of the siege. So every month, you imagine, there's a negative 50% chance that we take it. So we'd never take it. So that'll have to climb slowly up to like a negative 40% chance, a negative 50%, or not negative, a positive 40% chance or a positive 50% chance. And then we have a real chance of actually taking the castle. But down here, there's going to be a battle. 4,000 against 4,000. I'm going to probably need to send my men down here just to make sure that Sligo wins this battle. Because, yep, there's Desmond sending men to get involved right now, and Munster's still not moving. It looks like Kildare's winning. Now, Desmond are going to send their men in, and here comes Munster to walk their men in. But I will arrive shortly with my 5,000 and turn the tide. So Desmond have sent their men in. They've got 7,000. So Thomond are going to really suffer for a couple of days here. That bar is going to drop quickly. But here comes Munster and here comes Ulster to save the day. Come on, lads. Oh, that bar's going to break. When are we getting there? Oh, that is tight. That is tight like a tiger.
You have a tight body. Yes. I see that from your tight pants. Yes, you are tight like a tiger. Would you like a smoke and a pancake?
We'll reach on the 9th of May. They'll reach on the 12th of May. Okay, one more day. 9th of May. Boom. 7,000 men. Straight in there. They think they can go back and help. They can't. They're panicked. Now, interesting that England has given Tyrone the access, but that won't help them. That won't help them. And now the fact that we've absolutely smashed their army, there's 420, 4 points towards the war score. They've been smashed. That's what's happened there. Someone needs to siege down Cork. Someone needs to siege down Kildare. Someone needs to destroy Tyrone's army. I'm gonna take that one for the team. Just see if we can just completely annihilate these 2,000 men. And again, it's a war that's going to happen on England's territory, and England could have prevented this. This will be bad for England's province, but boom, 2,000 men dead. Heir to the throne, a 3-3-4. Well, our current king is a 2-2-2, so a 3-3-4 is much better. Those scores are at a 6. Hugh, what will he be? A McGuinness? Hugh McGuinness? What about hold? Oh, and there's our wife, Fionla. She's wick. So if we go to our royal family, our Earl is Art Rowe McGuinness and our heir is Hold McGuinness. There's another victory on the battlefield. I'll be honest with you, I'm quite pleased with Hold McGuinness. I'm a child, but I quite like that. So, but the battles are all won, right? The armies of Desmond, the armies of Kildare, the armies of Tyrone are destroyed. There's nothing. They can't build an army. They're being sieged down. Munster siege in Desmond. Thomond siege in Kildare. Negative 42%ers. And I'm about to siege down Tyrone. So we'll just jump forward in time and we'll see how that works out. So it's the 14th of December now, 1445. You can see Desmond is now occupied by Munster. We've got ourselves up to our 0%, so every month now, 21, we'll have a percentage chance of taking their city. Scotland have the gall to claim Ulu as their Ulu as their own, which is a lie, but it's to justify a war. Well, that would be the end of the game. If Scotland comes down onto us, that would be it all over. But hopefully that won't happen. Just because people claim land doesn't mean they actually take it. 49%. We're going to get this very soon. Here we go, boys. Here we go. We have won the siege of Tir Achorn. The siege lasted just over a year. Now we have occupied this area. So it looks like they've got. We'll send somebody down, will we? I might as well send somebody. We'll send 2,000 men down. In fact, we will keep them. Glare have a cardinal. Nice. Peace offer from Desmond. So Desmond want to gain peace. They will pay money. Blah 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 blah. Munster will gain 3 power projection. So this is the way. No, we can't because Munster already have a fort, which makes Munster enough of a nightmare. So I'm gonna decline that. So that was Desmond Cork trying to get a peace offer there, and I'm not about that. I'm not about giving them that sort of peace officer. We can peace offer. We can boost. We can use some admin power. So we've gone from -2 to -1. Still not good, but better than what it was. And we're even making a tiny bit of money now that we've occupied these lands, which is class. And now we've got an extra few men contributing to the siege. We've got 5,000 guys. Oh, battle music. That's a wee bit must, isn't it? Whenever there isn't a battle to fight. So we are improving our relationship with Scotland still, although Scotland don't really like us, I don't think. -2,000, although part of that's only because we're at war. Hostile attitude toward Ulster, but I can manage our attitude now and tell you that I want us to be friendly. So we'll see if that helps, because if we can grow and be like 2 or 3 provinces of Ireland with an allied Scotland, we can be a big problem. We'll stop improving our relationship with Scotland, seeing that was very high, 62. And this little here, unconditional surrender. The following enemies have put down their weapons and surrendered unconditionally. Tyrone, Desmond and Kildare. Our peace officer will be automatically accepted as soon as possible. So we've got our diplomat back. We'll just call him Mr. Boyle, will we? Mr. Boyle's here. Let's sue for peace. I will take over Tyrone. 9 aggressive expansion. That's not too bad. 6% overextension. That's not too bad. So that's sort of the rough scale of, like, you know, how big your country's getting. Okay, so let's say that we do give Cork to Munster, and we keep Munster as our friend. If we make Kildare a vassal of Ulster, we kind of piss everybody off so much that they want to go to war with us. That's what this is, a coalition where everyone agrees together to go to war against you. Clarn, Rickrard, Desmond, Leinster, Offaly, Ormond, Sligo and Tyrconnell. Literally everyone on the island of Ireland. Okay, what happens if I am a tool and don't give Cork away? Everybody still wants to go to war with me, so it's really about Kildare is really what it is. This is over Kildare. Rubbish. Would Munster go? No, Munster wouldn't go. And neither was Thomond. That's interesting. So it would be us lads v the heap. That might be a really stupid thing to try. And then I can get a ton of cash off the back of them as well. Which, is that going to upset everyone even more? It's not. Everyone still goes up to 51. I think 50 is the threshold at 20. I can't get me on 20. Here's a thought. What if I sue for peace just with Cork? Just with Cork. And just... yeah, this is the way to do it. I'm just going to take a ton of money just off Cork. I'm going to give Cork to Munster, right? So send that demand. The Ulster and Tyrone War. That's horrible looking to see Munster grow so much. Some people might watch this and think I'm being dumb by giving any land to these guys, but they help me, and I kind of like getting into the mindset of it, so I'm gonna do that.